And switching beats a bit, you talked earlier about how you don't believe that Donald Trump has the right to send the National Guard here. But what are your plans if the president moves ahead on such plans to try to have a police force of some kind in Chicago from the national government? How are you, is it just court action? Like, what are you planning to do if that happens?
Well, look, the governor and I, we're on the same page here, right? And so, legal action, will be on the table. But I want to make something perfectly clear. These individuals are not being sent to cities to police cities because they're not trained to police. These are soldiers. They don't go through the training that our police officers go through. In fact, it is quite hypocritical on the part of the president to even suggest such a move, and it is destabilizing for the city of Washington, D.C. Look, crime is down in Chicago. Crime is down. There is more work for us to do, but he wasn't adamant about ensuring that the $830 million of funding that he took away from community violence prevention and intervention. These are individuals that are on the front line in these particular communities, preventing crime, preventing retaliation from taking place, building relationships. I know these individuals. I sit with them. We spend time with them. Deputy Mayor Gatewood. We're on constant calls with these individuals that are literally on the front line to keep our community safe. And, this president's approach is like, I wish it were just a joke. He's one, but it's antithetical to what we're actually working to accomplish here. And you're seeing the results all over the country. Brandon Scott, Randall Woodfin, Mayor Bowser, Mayor Johnson in Milwaukee. 30% reduction in homicides just this year alone in the city of Chicago. 40% reduction in shootings and shooting victims. Like, these are individuals who are on the front line, the money that he took to give to the ultra rich, that are preventing violence from taking place. He's exacerbating the problem here. Again, like running amok around this country, shredding our Constitution. He's dangerous. We have seen this before. And inch by inch, he continues to see what he will get away with. I appreciate the question, I really do, because I'm going to stand firm in my defense of our city. And we need more people raising their voices against someone who is trampling over the very Constitution that we helped form and build and reform. Like, I know my history. We don't get to Chicago just simply because we were just walking around aimlessly. We're talking about my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law was a sharecropper. That's barely a generation removed from slavery. We built this country. We fought for a country that didn't see us as a full human being. This man is beyond like the tyranny that we see around the world. Because the tyranny that we're seeing around the world, in many instances, their Constitution permits it. Our Constitution was built and designed to provide checks and balance. There are certainly no checks to this president right now, except for the cities that are fighting to uphold our humanity and our democracy. And there's certainly no balance to him. I have never seen a president more off than Donald Trump. Just off the rockers. So this is not just about Mayor Brandon Johnson in this moment. This is about one nation. That he is working overtime to divide and conquer. He said it. Take him at his word. As off as he is, take him at his word. And I'm going to fight and do everything in my power to make sure that we protect the sanctity of a democracy that did not even want to see me. And if I can fight that hard for a democracy of which my ancestors built this country, if I can fight that hard for this democracy, everybody else has to lean in as well.